Today, I am going to be doing a bit of an unboxing for my Five Parsecs from Home project. This is my first step towards my campaign, and I picked up these for a budget build, and I'm pretty happy for what I've found. Stick around, maybe this video can help you in your next project. Five Parsecs from Home is a miniature agnostic game, so that's why I went to Temu to pick up these miniatures. I wanted a crew and a ship and some enemies to start with, so I got my ship, my crew, and some enemies that will be fighting them during the campaign or some part of the campaign. I also wanted something that will work well on YouTube battle reports. Yeah, I'm going to try to do battle reports on this one. So that's the whole reason for picking this haul. So let's talk about some of the crew members. And I'm going to start off with Captain B-Dog. This is going to be the captain of the crew. He's going to be the main character of the campaign. I painted him up first because I didn't get him from Temu. I got him from Shopee here in Thailand. People from here in Thailand on Shopee, they do sell quality 3D print miniatures that you could buy. So if you're looking to start a Five Parsecs from Home crew or something else and you live in Thailand, check out Shopee. They have a lot of great 3D printing miniatures. So now let's talk about the rest of the crew. So here are the rest of my crew members here. I wanted a mixture of different looks so that they look like Five Parsecs from Home. It's good for telling stories, and you want your characters to look different. You don't want to cut and paste copy of a squad or a crew. You want each crewman to look different. You want them to have their own personality because Five Parsecs from Home really plays up on that really well. So this is, whoops, don't want to drop it. So this is my second in command. He will be Jax. So that's his role. Everybody's going to play a different role in the campaign. This is Bad Billy. This is Navu, Zune, and this will be Ace. So every character here is going to play a different role. He's a K-Ren. K-Ren's supposed to be good in close combat, so he's my close combat dude. And the rest, I gotta work it out. I gotta do dice rolls to figure out what everybody else is gonna do, but he's definitely gonna be my K-Ren character. And I'm gonna have two precursors. She will be a precursor. She will be a precursor, and he's a minor alien, and she's a minor alien. And everybody, like I said, is going to have their own role throughout the campaign. Now, let's get to the ship. Let's move these dudes out of the way. And the ship is kind of big, so may not properly fit in the frame, but here we go. So this is going to be the captain's ship, or where the crew travels, how they travel about. This would be the Star Raider. This is in the rules, this would be considered, even though it's a drop ship, a heavy drop ship, it would be considered a what you call a surplus military vehicle, surplus troop transporter. There you go. Now I got it right. So I wanted to give it a kind of, I'm going to paint it up so it'll have a worn look, like it's been through a lot of missions and barely made it through. I already broke this off, so I'm already starting to kit bash this model. So I am going to do some kit bashing, doing some painting on it. It's an ex-military ship. It should look like an ex-military ship. I really like the design of this. I don't know if I'm supposed to have a bigger ship in the game, but I don't care. This is going to be the Star Raider, which they say you don't need a model ship in the game, but I couldn't resist. All right. So I also picked up some enemies, so that the crew would have someone to fight within the campaign. I wanted to make sure I had enough figures for, for future missions and battle reports. These will help bring the campaign to life. Now, I have other miniatures as well that I have. I have some GW miniatures that I could probably swap in and out. But I bought these dudes because I wanted to make sure I had some extra figures. I like the detailing on these. Now, you're probably wondering why I got these dudes here. They look like they should be in a fantasy setting, because you also need what they call in the game primitives. These are people who regressed somewhat. Their society has regressed to a medieval point. So you want some of these dudes in the game as well. I like these dudes here. You're going to need some ratmen, with some sci-fi rifles. So I just wanted to make sure, basically, I had enough figures to cover me in the campaign. All right. So let's talk about cost. The whole order cost me about 1,400 Thai bahts, which is about around $41. For that price, I got a lot of good gaming material. I think that's a pretty good deal. I mean, you got a ship, 2 sets of bad guys, and a crew with a captain. What else? What else more could you ask for? Next up, I guess I'm gonna have to paint all these, all these models. Captain B-Dog is already done, so I don't have to do him. I have to paint this, in the ship. Once all that is done, I should have enough done to do my very first battle report on 5 Parsecs from home. And I am looking forward to it. I am really happy how all this came together. I'm happy Captain B-Dog has his crew, his ship, and he got some people to either beat up on, or they're going to beat up on him. But yeah, I like it. I like how it came out. And if you ever want to try to save money on buying miniatures here in Thailand, I strongly suggest you do Temu. And I suggest you do Shopee. If you want to buy 3D printed models, you could try both of them. Temu's a little hit and miss. Shopee is a little bit better. You may have a little bit more choices. But if you live in Thailand and you're looking to get some really reasonable price miniatures, please check out Temu. Please check out Shopee. They're not paying me to say any of this. I just figured I'd throw it out there to help you folks out. If you're an expat or you're a Thai person who likes wargaming and you see this video, please keep in mind what I've said. Anyway, that's all I got to say on this one. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next video.